too, so I'm just going to stick with that. I won't name a genus.
It's just a little too
genera.
close. It came out of my lights.
You can
just
see
now.
the little, it looks like a chirostylid squat lobster hanging out inside the branches.
We need that armpit
and then there's several
light
branches
or
down,
fog
and then
light
a single
we used to
stalk
call them
all the
on
way
another
down
vehicle.
to the base.
If you turn on your mids, it might illuminate it.
Go ahead, co-pilot.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
There you go.
Who turned
nice
on the lights?
Aaron.
Yeah, as soon as you get some nice lit stuff, I would think about moving on.
Come back left, come
Very
back
delicate
left.
polyps.
Come back left.
It's gonna do
Perfect
it. It's gonna do it.
Of each of the tentacles along the polyps and their
It's
pinnules.
swimming away from me.
As well. Now going down each of the branches.
There we are.
Beauty. All right.
Take the nice shot, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Okay. Cutting you off, Todd.
Nice flying again.
Good job.
Thanks.
Beautiful work with the camera.
You're going to have to write Maverick on your console.
Yeah.
Should we leave the mids on? Or
yep, I'm still
I'm
waiting on more of a confirmation
unless
on
it's really blowing out the rest of the shots.
Chrysogorgid.
Their turbidity's so low right now that you're probably fine leaving them on.
Okay, let's do that then. And yeah, I would get stretched out because we're starting to
we're starting to approach. That's not a wall yet, but it's still a pretty good target.
Got something coming up.
Pretty high off the bottom.
Yeah, Roger, I'll come down with you a little bit.
Go down to go back up.
Yeah, sometimes with Metallogorgia, which is my favorite, that looks like Queen Anne's lace because it's got kind of a crown of polyps and branches. The more, I guess maybe the more immature versions can have branches down the stalk. Eventually they lose those branches, that's my understanding, and then they create that crown. So what we were seeing was maybe something less old, hadn't quite lost its secondary, tertiary branches down the stalk. Yeah, so it hadn't created that single crown yet.
Interesting.
What did I miss?
More Chrysogorgisness.
With some squat lobsters hiding in the branches.
Very bright in color.
Or should I say squatting in the branches?
There you go. Yeah, so that, and then that sort of anemone-like animal that we saw relatively flush with the sediment surface earlier. It's one of those tricky cnidarians that had kind of bubbled tips to it, little white tips. The team on our shoreside experts is leaning towards corallimorph.
Oh, rather than an anemone.
We'll update that anemone. Yes, the anemone that was sitting perched in the sediment surface. We think they're leaning towards more corallimorph. Thanks, shoreside scientists. Appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, that comment that I wanted to get to back before I had to go was, "You're the best, Amanda. Love you so much." It's always so awesome when you're there. Might have seen that black cusk from a couple of hours ago. Curious about an ID. Made a guess, but not sure it's right.
Oh, great. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'll take a look back at the black cusk eel, or dark cusk eel that we saw.
You have
Appreciate the support.
some
Thanks
fans.
so much. Damn, that's awesome.
You
It's been such a thrill, and definitely super gracious to you all for tuning in and sharing this with us.
We have some people mentioning their favorite holidays. Halloween, Thanksgiving. Did anyone in the room have any insights?
I think it was a mixture between Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and 4th of July for everyone.
And Halloween.
And Halloween.
Was there only one Halloween in this room?
I think there was only one Halloween.
Okay. So what holiday was not mentioned?
There's a bunch. Memorial Day.
Easter.
Easter, yeah.
Oh, Easter. True. Is Memorial Day considered a holiday?
It is in the U.S.
Plus, Memorial Day weekend's fun. Like, we get on boats and we all go out and stuff. And maybe that's me.
Memorial Day in the U.S. is like the start of summer holiday. And then Labor Day is the kind of end of summer holiday.
Interesting.
Got it. Cool. There's always reason to celebrate. Today's our last dive, so that's our sort of holiday.
It's wild stuff.
Yeah.
This will probably be the last 8 to 4 watch, or 4 to 8 watch.
It is.
This is our last watch.
That's right. This is it, everyone.
Ooh, what's that?
Surprise.
It's been fun.
Well, then, are we going to celebrate?
Yeah, what was the surprise, Dave?
Oh yeah, did you remember?
Speaking of.
Interesting you should ask.
Trick or treats.
Trick or treat.
Oh my gosh, Hershey's
Take one, pass it
chocolate.
around, and then if there's some left, we'll pass it
Thank
around again.
you, that's so sweet.
There's a variety left in there still.
Lovely, lovely. I'm so impressed that you were able to hold on to chocolate this long.
Well, you see the size of the bag.
Oh, it's
How much is
good size. I'm very impressed.
I bought
Thank you, thank you.
that in... I
Oh
bought that
my
in
gosh.
Samoa. I may have bought that in Marshall Islands.
It's lasted you a while then.
Wow.
Well, that was not the only bag.
Jacob, coming forward?
I stock up when I
Camera
get a
forward.
chance.
Nope. Coming forward.
I was like, camera.
Camera.
Yeah, Jacob.
Aw.
Yeah, you didn't know you were in charge of the cameras?
Lisa said, don't go.
Aw.
We were...
Thanks, Lisa, for all your help. It's been great working with you on this mission.
We were scrambling to address a technical issue with the MXD camera right at the beginning of the cruise before we left dock, and missed an opportunity to go onshore to pick up supplies and things like that.
Would you like me to put some on your thing?
So that's one of my biggest regrets having come out here now is like, yeah, we didn't have any of those comfort foods, Mikhail or I.
Pass it over.
I
There was
know,
only so much room in my bag.
no one
no,
warned
it's-
me
Oh,
that there wasn't an abundance of snacks and foods.
Everyone's a little different about snacks.
Yeah.
So.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's true, yeah.
I was like, I wasn't really told until we were sitting at the airport in Roro.
One of my technicians, long-term technician, Jenny, she made a packing list for cruises that she's given out to everyone, and I always look back at that because invariably I'll forget something essential that I'll be annoyed with myself about. And there's snacks are listed there at least once.
Hey Dave, you missed someone.
If we missed the person all the way in the back corner.
Oh,
There we
don't
go.
forget Aaron. Got to keep him fueled.
Thank you, thank you.
Got a few more hours left.
I took 2, don't tell Dave.
I'll keep that to us. I don't think you heard that.
Cone of silence.
Yeah.
That's between you and the rest of the people in
Yeah,
the
I thought that was the goal. I also took 2.
Nice.
Oh, well, okay.
Chocolate's
Sure.
the perfect snack. It doesn't leave crumbs.
I'm among honorable thieves
Accidentally
here.
grabs 2.
Oh,
Look
you're
at that.
No, I
Look at
didn't.
that right there.
quote
What is
unquote.
Is it a pillow like spilling out of a pillow?
Uh-huh.
Look at that
Huh.
lava flow looking, right?
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Looks like a crinoid also coming up on top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, these are really interesting structures.
Swim, swim, swim.
How are we looking, co-pilot? Are we
All right,
pretty
yep.
stable? Just keep coming up steady, right?
Yeah.
And a little bit right.
Yeah. This one's already softened though. So you're pretty safe.
Someone commented that, Rye, you're the only Halloween favorite.
That's brutal.
But it's
I know
okay.
a lot of people that like Halloween, so
So do I.
What if I said I was an overt Christmas hater too?
Are you?
Yep.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just think it's overrated. I like to give people gifts, but I like to do it kind of throughout the year, like whenever I have found something
Right.
that
When you're
is really
inspired.
meaningful, or
Yeah.
have the time to make. Like I love making people stuff, and I kind of resent the idea of Christmas being this reserved time of year where you do that.
I love that Christmas is the beginning of ski season.
Ah, that's a good reason.
Which, yeah,
The beginning of what?
ski season, snowboarding and
Oh,
skiing.
yeah.
Well, unless you live in Norway, I guess it starts a little earlier, huh?
Yeah.
I was going to say in Alaska, why you wait till Christmas? I mean, October's the beginning of ski season.
I like Christmas because you have a longer vacation.
Yeah, that's usually when school and stuff has breaks.
Yeah, positive association with time off and lots of hot cocoa.
Oh, yes. Comfort drink.
Yeah, one of them.
starting to pick up that next wall there.
Nice.
I tend to get a lot of slack because everyone goes out for coffee in the morning and I'll go for a hot chocolate.
You get
Hey,
slack?
I respect
Yeah, I
that.
get a
Hot
little bit.
chocolate is a good standby.
I do. I like hot chocolate. I
very
like
comforting.
changing clothes.
Ooh, pretty
But they don't have seasons in
Chrysogorgid on the
Florida.
left.
It gets cold enough to put a jacket on.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
We really have to stretch it too.
Are we able to zoom in on the coral, or are we climbing?
Oh, geez, I'm
Yeah.
blind. Sorry. Stand
You're
by.
good.
All good.
If we can try to get a good view, if there's an associate inside, we might be able to ID that as well.
Right. I have a moment, right?
Yep.
And then I'll scoot.
Because
Yeah,
this
you're
is
in a good
We're kinda
position.
near
This is
the top
definitely a
of the steepest part of
Chrysogorgid
this.
Yeah.
octocoral.
Dave, I can't perch, but I'll try to just let you go in and I'll try to hold it
All right.
sort of steady.
Oh yeah, there is a little associate.
Oh,
There's
there is a
always
little one in
an
there.
associate with these. Every time.
I'm just going to come up gently. You can go
Ooh,
tight
can
when
see
you
the
can.
orange, pink color, and the eye spots. And this looks like a
Sorry, that was me using the laterals.
pyrostylid
Always messes it up.
squat lobster.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell.
Okay, I'm gonna come
Definitely
up a
a
little
question
bit,
mark for the
just
squat
FYI.
lobster.
That was terrible.
Yeah, without a way to perch, it's going to be really tough to zoom in that
That's
close.
fine. This is great documentation, though, that we got an associate with it.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you so
gonna go,
much.
sorry.
Oh, you're good.
So far, I don't think I've seen one of the Chrysogorgids without something in it.
They always do.
You know what they say, it only takes one oh crap to cancel out 5 attaboys.
Yeah, Aaron, that's a good observation. Often they're, as far as I know, and I think our shoreside scientists are confirming that we often see
That was much better
a
than
pyrostylid
my
associated
flying
with the
one spot.
Chrysogorgid, octocorals, often with Chrysogorgia, that specific genera,
Yep.
and then
What's
we'll see a variety. They might, the squat lobsters may also hang out with other types of Chrysogorgids as you get more shallower.
is there a sort of symbiotic relationship there that we understand at all, or?
We understand a little bit. There's the coral is creating a habitat for the squat lobster, so some protection from predation, but and also there's a way for the squat lobster to capture food up off the seafloor that the coral is helping to trap. I don't know if the squat lobster is like cleaning the corals. We know brittle stars on associates on some corals do a bit of cleaning, sort of house cleaning on corals they're associated with. I would guess that the squat lobsters also do a little bit of gleaning of material off the corals, keeping them free of debris. So a little happy partnership there.
Yeah.
They're quite obscured. The squat lobsters are well hidden in there. Hard for a predator to find them.
We've seen a lot of coral on our way up.
I agree. Super steep seafloor, must be sufficient food supply.
What are those fireworks ones called again?
So they're in that Chrysogorgid family. Iridogorgia was one of them, I think, that we were looking at really early on in our dive. Yeah. Downslope.
Yep.
It has a curlicue form to it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Really
my new
amazing.
favorite.
That's your new favorite coral?
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. Iridogorgeous. I'm holding out for Paragorgeous bubblegum. Maybe shallower. Might not be on our watch.
Lisa said that last year she tried to convince her family to do Christmas on any other day and call it anything else but Christmas, but they denied.
Oh. My family will celebrate Christmas, I don't know, maybe a month or two on either side, just so we can get everyone together.
Oh, yeah, it's extended
Yeah,
celebration.
For us, it doesn't really matter on the day. It just matters that we get everyone together.
Oh, that's good.
It's sort of like birthdays for us too. We sometimes have to have extended birthday celebrations just so we can get everyone together. So
Yeah.
often for family members, it's hard to travel, and especially for big birthdays. So we're used to birthday weeks, birthday months.
Did anyone in here say that birthdays were their favorite holiday?
No.
Oh,
Amanda's like, is that
that
allowed?
was an option?
Nice shot of the pillow formations
Can we-
there on top of this little
That's
mound.
Can
beautiful.
we also zoom in on one of the tiny white spots? There's one in the center and then one on the right as well. Either or.
Can you guide me in there, Science? Where?
I
Where are
didn't
you
see the
looking?
one in the center. I saw the one over here.
Just under
So
that
there's like a
over.
line,
Oh,
vertical
here?
line,
Yeah.
just
Thank
up
you.
and right from the lasers. Yep, just past in front of it.
So there's, I think this is what he was talking to, or that. So whichever is easier.
Okay. Stand
There's
by.
like a round spot is what Mike was
Oh,
going after.
under that overhang?
Yeah. It is highly likely it's just sand.
Okay, Dave.
Oh, well, you never know.
Never know until we look.
Every time we look a little closer, we see something else.
What is it?
I don't know. It looks like a sandy patch.
If that guy driving would hold still, you could figure it out. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what that one.
No,
If we have time, maybe check the other one.
it's over to the right. This one?
Yeah.
I think we have time. Maybe I can
There you
perch
go.
there.
No, there are.
Ooh, urchin.
That's
Oh,
worth it.
yeah.
Hello.
There's an urchin.
Long
See what I
spikes.
mean? You go closer and you find something else. With super long spines.
Yeah, we've
All
seen
right.
a few of these
Okay,
on the dive so far.
go tight, Dave.
Remind me of the diadema urchins in the shallow water environment. That
Very
have
much
really
so.
super long spines. Do you have them
With
here?
a little, yes, we do.
Okay.
One of the first ones we saw had what looked like a little cap on top.
Oh,
I think somebody in the
kinda
chat said that it was
sliding
a
along this.
fecal cap.
interesting.
Makes a little hat for itself out of
Perfect.
its
Little-
casts.
Little sun cap.
That one was booking it though, the one that we first saw. It was using those
Alright.
long spines very effectively to trot along the seafloor.
That was cool.
So back to the white spot.
Sometimes when we zoom in on the white spots, they were gastropods.
Yeah.
Oh,
Part
yeah.
How are we doing?
So
You
there,
got a minute.
so we were talking about the diadema and the shallow water environments for that spiky urchin. There's a deep one,
I'm just gonna let it go.
Ipnopidae. So you see the
It's hard to set in
diadema
this
in
place.
that
Yeah.
word from Steve. Steve has the urchin, Mike. Urchin identified as Ipnopidae, which has the root diadema in it. So
There's a big something
Yeah.
over there.
just pointing out that there's some carryover from shallow water nomenclature.
So I guess we'll go down a bit and then back up
So-
that.
Someone
hill
said
back
Victor
there.
Gorgia, my fave.
Ipnopidae.
Did they see Victorgorgia?
Oh, look at that big stalk in
missed
the
it.
back.
Maybe it's because we talked about coral.
Corals? Oh. Oh yeah, you had your new favorite.
Yeah, Lisa said it's one of her favorite too.
All right.
And thank you, Steve, for the urchin ID.
Thanks, Steve.
That was quick.
That was awesome.
All right, I have another classroom interaction.
Have
Bye-bye.
fun.
Bye-bye.
See you shortly.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to try to perch and hold
I guess I
steady and
didn't
try
see
to get a
that
really good shot of the
anything in
associate
that white spot.
that I can see.
Did you? No. Awesome.
Go ahead, zoom.
Didn't quite get close enough, but again, it very well could have been sand.
Ooh, I see the lobster.
Zooming in on
Go
this
super tight.
Chrysogorgid
Try to hold steady.
octocoral.
Two of
And
them.
Double
squat
hit.
lobster in the middle. You can see its eye spots glowing and arms extended. Maybe it's
One
ready
back.
to capture food. Seems like I'm seeing something else here
Yeah, that's how.
attached to the coral.
Feel free to go
Awesome.
super tight. I'm going to do my best to hold steady there.
Oh, nice.
Little
Beautiful
eyes.
chirostylid.
Just dip down a couple
Squat
meters.
lobster perched
Yeah, right
inside
here.
the octocoral branches.
Thank
Is
you.
there also
There's some sort of
something up
object.
there?
Yeah, I circled it. I'm not sure what the...
Is it a, saw some tendrils hanging down. Is it a ctenophore?
Could be. Looks like it.
Yeah. We've seen
Yeah,
a few
now that we're zooming
ctenophores
in. Yeah, that looks
with
like it.
these.
Very tiny
There's
one.
definitely some current flowing
Yeah,
past
Yeah.
it.
little benthic
Yeah.
ctenophore hanging out in this Chrysogorgid.
Nice shots.
Nice. Fantastic, folks.
Okay, I'm coming up a bit.
Thanks for keeping your eyes peeled, Aaron. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. I'll give you some vertigo.
Looking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone get vertigo in here watching the...
The ROV down cam.
Yeah.
No. Maybe you're not talking to us back there.
Is it an urchin
No,
or something
anyone.
straight down there?
Some pilots get a lot of vertigo.
Little gully. Sponge dock on the center screen. Is that what that is? Falling down.
Kind of does look like it a little bit.
I won't be able to follow you down much, but
That's
Okay.
fine.
I'm just going to push forward as I can.
Yep.
This looks like
There's a
beginning
few
of
of
some
them.
steep stuff, right?
yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're hitting it. I wonder if those stalks are just like falling and rolling downhill here.
Can come down a little bit now.
I'll wait till you catch up. I'll look left here while you
Yeah.
catch up, and
Thanks,
then I'll
Steve.
scoot up.
Yeah,
Looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
for
Right.
I'm just coming out over the
benthic
gap right now.
ctenophores,
So.
which is what we were just imaging, that really tiny animal that was attached to the Chrysogorgid. There's some revisions in the taxonomy, and as we continue to explore and investigate these environments, the specialists and taxonomists are gleaning a lot more diversity than previously known. We've been working on digging into the benthic ctenophores from the Atlantic, so now they'll have more to work from in the Pacific.
We've seen quite a few that have been attached to sponge stalks or things like that. In this case, a coral.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if it's a opportunism that they are specialists to certain organisms. That relationship is specific, or if they are okay with attaching to different types of fauna as long as they're up off the seafloor a little bit. I don't know the answer.
Need a lot more data for that.
That's right.
More
Can we
dives.
zoom in here, pilot?
Looks like you might also have a coral coming up.
Another Chrysogorgid.
Quite possibly.
Okay, Dave, can you snap on that, please? Center screen.
Seastar. Brittle star.
Right next to it, actually.
Yep.
Looks like one of your
Stand by.
I'm not going to say it out
Got
loud.
a little tub. So
I would like to see it.
Yeah, I think it's less delta and we're
I
stretched.
don't know about
a
that.
little stretch, yeah.
I'm going to turn my
That would
heading
be
a little
kinda
bit just
neat
to keep an eye on
we
you,
saw
but
it.
we're
Okay, we'll
still
go
far
back
away
in when I can.
from.
Dave,
Too bad that I
first
didn't even see that coral
look at
until
that
just
white
now.
dot.
No, you're good. They're really, really blendy.
Okay, I'm happier now.
Sorry, guys, we're kind of at the end of the tether.
Oh,
I'm
you're
feeling
good.
a lot of
No worries.
gentle tugs.
We're just trying to confirm whether these little white spots are something animal, vegetable, or mineral.
What kind of sea star would you say that one was?
I was looking at the white spot.
Same.
Is that another coral directly ahead of us?
Looks like
Yeah.
There's one that's to the left, going out of view, another Chrysogorgid,
There's also one directly ahead of us too.
and then we'll see what's ahead. Yep, looks like another bottle brush Chrysogorgid.
Look at the sonar
And
returns
then
off
there's
to the right.
something
We've
here.
got this wall to our left,
Yeah, I think it's.
and there's a wall to the
See
right.
another one of the
That might
white
be-
spots just on the other side of that coral too.
Oh,
I think it's just for atalanta, it's just a bit of a localized.
Let me see if I can square that a little more.
There's quite a bit on
So
coming on
think
this
we're
rock here.
I just brought my heading around a
Probably
little
right.
bit, Jacob, just to keep him in view. I didn't
Did you?
necessarily.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I see.
Kind of star
Yeah.
there too.
So what it actually is the heading of our ship move. 'Cause
Yeah, we
I-
got a few things to look at.
yeah, it looks like
What
a
is the
Brisingid
heading
there,
of
and I agree.
this,
Down below the
ship move,
lasers.
There's a
Jacob?
lot of arms
We're
shown on this side.
111.
Okay, perfect. I just forgot to check what I was at before I moved my heading.
Oh, another Chrysogorgid down here, and there was one there, and there's something up there.
There's a lot of them,
I know,
and
Look
they're
at
hard to
those
see until you're
stalks
close.
up there.
I know. It's just making your life super fun.
Can we try and go up to that rock where there was a little bit more?
Yeah,
Going
there's
up? What do you
a
think?
bunch going on up here, pilot, if you're able.
Are you interested in the white dots more than the
white
coral?
dot.
White dot.
Yeah.
There's two of them, one off to the left a little.
The one in the middle.
Oh yeah, this would be good. And then there's a different kind of coral
And I
just
can
above
give
the
you
white
more
dot.
now, Todd, because I'm out over the gap.
Okay, I'm gonna just settle in, try to put my left toe down so that I can actually get a stable shot on this thing. Stand by one. Does the left lights look okay on the wall? It's enough slope, it shouldn't be at risk.
I think you're fine.
Something encrusting on the rock. I'm not sure
Okay, Dave, snap in,
what we're
please,
looking in.
or I lose the
That
toe
looks-
hold.
Looks like a
Oh,
stalk hold fast.
Oh yeah, looks like the base of something else. Maybe a coral or a sponge. Probably a coral. And then just up
Just hold
from
that
that.
zoom, Dave. Thanks.
Just up from that is a,
I think we might be at the limit of the tilt
yeah.
right
okay.
now.
Oh, I'll go up. I just need to hold steady.
Oh wow, look at
Here.
that.
That's the limit of the tilt there.
Yeah,
Oh,
another bamboo coral. It looks like several individual stalks are all kind of clustered together
Yeah.
on this rock.
You can see the clear bands and the one on the rightmost side there.
And then
Okay,
a
I'm gonna lift off.
Chrysogorgid
Hold
in
zoom
front of
while
us.
I lift off, and we'll just try to scan past these.
Something in the distance too. Beautiful.
Okay.
So much to see in one tiny spot.
I agree.
Thanks, Dave.
Popular rock.
Nice. Thanks, team.
They got a party going on over there.
Must be plenty of food around.
Bringing in my heading more.
Jump off of this rye, and then we'll hit the next big hill.
Yeah.
I want to say
Wanna
that
go down?
bamboo might have been the first coral that we saw
heading back
on the
to
dive at the
110.
beginning when we first started. Down at the base,
Yeah.
over 3,600 meters water depth.
And that's more squared up with the...
Bamboos can grow in really, really deep depths. In many cases, their morphology is optimized to capture food. They grow these large polyps often, and kind of creating a sufficient surface area for them to trap food that's flying past them, optimizing their suspension feeding.
Take a look at my heading.
Is that a fish?
Look at my heading right now.
Ooh,
Straight ahead.
It is a fish.
Yeah, so...
It's not...
it looks
Looks like another...
Potential halasaur?
Yeah,
I'm leaning
if I had to
towards that too.
guess.
Yeah, what I mean is the actual heading sensor is not spitting out data that I believe right now.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing 03.
Yeah, I know, it's right here, but it's not right.
Oh.
That's not where I'm heading.
No, because my heading is...
It was super fast.
Yeah.
115, and I do believe that.
Definitely didn't want us
so-
getting
I'm
close.
way off.
Yeah.
I've
Got a
never
little
seen that.
skittish.
Yeah.
Unless there's a whole ton of iron in the...
Yeah. Yeah, usually the compass is fine, but the...
Look.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm lined up actually right of your line, your track, and I'm...
That is lies.
Yeah, so don't believe it.
Thanks, Rima, for the great note. We miss you. So glad that we'll be seeing you soon.
Morning, Rima.
Yeah, that's really off, isn't it?
Super
Yeah.
off. Super off.
Ow.
Well, we have had it before, Jacob, where the Rob Nav shows an
She's
alternating,
up
but
early.
our compass on our GUI is correct, but this is both.
Well, I mean, even
Off.
this and this is off
Yeah.
by almost 15 degrees.
Yeah. Are you getting pushed?
I'm backing off. I'm waiting for you. I need
Cool.
tether. I was way out at the end of my tether.
It's going to cost you $5 per meter.
I'll give you chocolate.
How much?
Chocolate.
What's the conversion rate, guys, to chocolate per
That's
tether?
a lot of
It's all right.
chocolate,
The chocolate is high value at the end of a...
I would say.
The first meter of tether spree.
I have good coffee beans. That's good commodity, right?
Ooh, coffee beans are a really good commodity. Honestly, we basically just barter for goods.
Are you out of coffee?
Yeah, I'm out of most.
Yeah, that doesn't work on someone that drinks instant with coffee mate every day.
There's a question about bamboos in the community chat. The bamboo is a type of coral in the family Ipnopidae, rather. They have distinct banding on the skeleton, hence the name. It has like the nodes that you see on a bamboo plant, but these are animals. In that family, there's a lot of genera, a lot of species descriptions still underway, and I'm impressed by bamboos just by their sheer ability to grow and develop at ultra deep depths. We were diving with the Alvin human occupied vehicle, human submersible, in the Aleutian archipelago in June, and we did a dive down to over 3,300 meters. And one of the most outstanding features of that dive was an enormous bamboo colony we encountered that was taller than the alvin. So
Wow.
it was a single stalk that grew, let's see, I think alvin is about 7 feet tall,
I think taller.
maybe taller.
Yeah, definitely taller.
And it's with the sail, it's just over 7 feet tall, I believe. And then the coral itself was higher than alvin. So if you think about that, the coral is able to grow at high pressures, really low temperatures, and capitalize on whatever food is raining down on it over time. So our guess was that that coral was probably very, 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 very old. And there wasn't just one of them. We encountered multiple colonies throughout the dive.
Yeah, it looks a little steep.
So it's not hard to be taller than me, but that coral was taller than everyone on the ship, I think. It doesn't pay to be super tall to be on the ship, actually. You'd hit your head on everything.
And you're constantly ducking through everything.
0.1 knots is really slow when it's flat, but it gets awfully exciting when it gets steep.
Yeah.
We just have to be patient for a minute.
But we might be able to pick it up after we get over this feature.
Okay.
We're honestly going to change a little bit and get closer to target, because it really flattens out up here.
ROV pilots are really known for their patience.
I've seen everyone get through a blue water watch. I know you all can be very, very patient.
Lots of practice.
Lots, yeah, exactly.
Every now and then I see what looks like structures rising up off the sediment surface. We zoomed in on those earlier on the dive, and those are xenophyophores, those foraminifera, single-celled organisms that can create really large structures.
Shall we have a look at this?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, Dave.
And this is not one of those.
Looks
I
kind
saw
of like
the
a
shadow
glass
of it,
sponge.
but it looks like a glass sponge to me.
All over the place.
It's created quite a shadow.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Monroe.
All right, stretch out time. Get
Okay.
ahead of me.
I'm going. We're going to encounter this
Looks like
wall
in
very
the
soon.
Atalanta view and also in the Little Herc, I'm seeing what look like sand waves or bed forms on the seafloor, which can be created by currents.
Okay.
Significant enough to move the sediments over time.
Another possible xenophyophore in the sand on the left of center.
Might want to gain up on atalanta view for a moment, 3 minutes.
Looks like based on the atalanta view, we're going to be heading up
I have a
slope
plan.
a bit, a steep wall. And yeah, it looks like those sort of circular objects that we're seeing on the rocks, those sort of pale structures appear to be the bases of corals left behind.
It's interesting again.
Oop, a little close. Backing up. And back up.
That one looks like an
We
urchin.
needed to do
Yeah,
a
that one
slight
looks
heading
like an
change and face directly into the wall.
Yeah, can you
Totally.
Yeah, I'll try to work my way left, but I can't do that right now.
I know, yeah. I just want to be
just need
looking
to go
straight
straight
at
up.
you. Yeah.
Kind of looked like an anemone on that one, but I couldn't tell.
moving
And
left.
we transition from sort of sediment flat with ripples more to
There we
pillow
go.
lava type
Nice.
forms. Very heterogeneous or very complex substrate here. Some sort of coral coming off the side there. Another
There's a coral.
Chrysogorgid as
Sorry,
we head up
can't
slope.
stop. Just coming straight up.
Yeah, you're right. 0.1 feels pretty quick now.
Yeah.
Those Chrysogorgids are
Goes from
perfectly
painfully slow
perched.
to
Looks like they're perpendicular
2 more.
to the rock face and well suited to capture raining marine snow. They're coming out directly from
are you
the
pointing at?
rocks,
Something whitish. I don't know if that's biology or just sediment. I'm going to try to scan past
like
it.
a little sediment
rather.
trap.
Hitting the lights now. No, it's just sediment, I think.
There's an incredible view from both Herc and Atalanta. As we're climbing
Coral.
this.
Another Chrysogorgid there.
And can definitely see the known associate inside of that one.
Yeah. Again, that one looked more
What's your heading? Are
like
you on track or are you looking
Metallogorgia.
right
It
of
had
track?
more of a top
Sorry,
knot.
not
And this is
understand
a,
that.
as you come
Ooh,
up a
that's
bit
right on track.
on the
About
right.
10 degrees.
Sorry,
Yeah, but
black
it's
coral on
riding
the
flat
right.
Black coral.
Bit, so
Yep.
Yeah.
you're
Black
looking a little
coral on
right
the
of track,
right.
right?
Little tiny bit, yeah.
All right.
Like 10 degrees.
Perfect.
We just have to
'Cause
go
we're still
up
at
a little
heading
bit and we see some more
110,
corals.
right?
We are.
Yeah.
Correct.
And again, the corals are oriented
And I can look back.
perpendicular to the
Yeah,
rock
like
face,
100 just to give me an idea what I think
likely
track should be.
oriented and optimized to capture the most amount of food.
So that's 115, and you want 100.
Yeah, just to bracket the. Okay.
We've seen black coral
Thanks.
also throughout the dive.
Here's another good one. And
We'll be
we're,
keen to
looks
get our
like we're
experts
hitting-
on
hitting
shore
the
to
top.
identify them.
Ooh.
And there's something down to the right of it as
Got
well.
a shrimp, it looks like.
Yeah.
I'm feeling some current.
Yeah,
Is
which
that
direction do you feel like you're going?
star in this one, not a
Maybe.
squat lobster?
Maybe
I would
better-
say, yeah, the tether's pushed
Inside
more
the
back
coral?
towards me than it's
Then
been.
again, it might be the tether
Aaron?
partly too.
In the Chrysogorgid, it looks like it might be a brittle star instead of a squat lobster.
We'll have to take a zoom.
Is there any way to zoom in on that a little bit?
You hear them, Todd?
Dave, stand by, please. Okay, Dave, want to go partial? I'll try to hold it.
Oh, yep, we
Well,
got
there's
both the squat lobster
squat
and the
lobster in
brittle
there.
star.
What's that on the right there?
A little
Hanging
shrimp
out.
on the bottom
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out. Quite a little cluster right here.
Big pull.
The coral is a Chrysogorgid.
Looks like there's two squat
Octocoral.
lobsters. One on either side of the star. You can see the eye spots for both right there. Very cool. Oh, and another
There's
one.
another
Can we come
something
wide?
at the top.
Thanks.
I saw eye spots, so it could have been another squat lobster. I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Oh.
And then we got a
Ooh,
Sponge stock.
with the
Brisingid.
Brisingid seastar.
Or several of them, maybe.
And
Looks
there
like
might
there's
be
a couple wrapped around the back of it there. Might be brittle stars. It's hard to say from.
We're keeping the pilots busy today. Lots to focus on.
No shortage of targets to look at, so it looks like we've got maybe an octocoral here with another Brisingid off to the right.
Yeah, if we can zoom in on this, I'd like to take a look at this
Okay,
coral
Dave.
pilot if we can.
We'll try to hold steady on that. Go in, Dave.
It looks kind of
I see bands. Yeah, so bamboo coral.
Nice.
single stalk with nodes, as Aaron was mentioning. Bamboo coral of some type in
It's
the
like
Ipnopidae.
the polyps come off
Gotta
kind
go.
of at two different lines from the stalk.
Yeah, it's great. Great
And
zoom in
there's
there.
The Brisingid off to the right. Might have already passed it. Or sorry, not Brisingid, but Chrysogorgid.
Another coral over to the left we're not going to get to.
Way off
Oh,
there.
the annotators are going to have a fun time with this dive. Coral, 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 coral.
I'd
So
like to
many
point out that I
corals.
just copied the, oh, what was it called? That type of coral we keep seeing,
You
the
want me to bring my
Chrysogorgid.
thing around
I just copied
Yeah,
it
you're
for how
cool.
many times it's
Yeah.
being
I'll
typed.
just try to
Yeah,
align it with track
that's good.
as much as
Cheated.
thank you,
Yeah,
wherever that is.
Yeah, because
sometimes it's good to have like a drop down for a certain species when we know we're going to find them.
What's that?
Well, that if you follow this
Control
track up,
shift
it'll take you off
Control
screen.
shift.
V
pretty much.
Where's your track?
will
Are
give
on
you
I
the
am
last
on
several.
105.
Control shift. Oh, that's nice.
Control shift V.
Okay.
We'll give
Control
you the last
shift V.
several things copied to your
Oh, nice.
Direction of the ship
clipboard.
is basically here.
I like fast keys.
just still
Beautiful
pretty port of you.
seascape. Amazing.
gotta
Super
move forward.
productive dive.
I think I'm feeling
Our
kinda-
watch has been very
try to get up
eventful.
and
We've
over there.
seen a
Yeah.
few fish, a number of different coral species, sea stars, as well as sea urchins. Got to see that spiky sea urchin, the Ipnopidae. Ipnopidae.
Coral.
And then, what else have we seen? Sponges, chirostylid, squat
Coming down a bit with
lobsters, and some
It's just a little high.
benthyctenophores.
Are we going to end up going downhill?
Not
Impressive,
on my screen,
impressive.
but
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
High diversity or
Oh, no,
Yeah.
really
keeps
amazing
going.
diversity and
We're going to cross.
relatively
Is it
small
time to
area.
turn right? I think it's time to turn right.
We're diving
You ready?
off of Aitutaki
Yeah, don't you guys think
in
so?
the Cook
I
Islands.
would think so, just given the sonar
Can't wait to
data.
see what
but
we see uphill.
Okay, well, I'm going to come straight across here, and then I'm going to square up, and we're going to come here. I'll zoom out so you can see it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
It's been very different at
Okay.
night
Kinda
Yeah.
following the highs.
throughout this
Yeah.
There might
That's
be a
what
couple dips, but mostly
dive,
up.
because just off
Yeah,
to
this
the
one section
starboard side
here
of the
is the only
ship, you
thing I'm
can
a little
see
bit
lights.
Oh
curious
yeah.
about, so I might even
the
swing wide.
lights of
humans are out
Atitaki.
there.
Yep.
Yeah.
This, a few folks were stargazing before we came on watch. Really amazing night sky.
Yeah.
Could see Orion.
Look at this.
Todd, what other stars did you see in the
Oh,
sky?
I think Aaron's the one to ask. He's quite the astronomer.
Okay. Aaron, what else did we see outside?
Orion definitely dominates the sky right now. That's kind of my anchor point for finding things. But if
Do
you
you want
follow
to come up to point 2?
the kind of line of the belt of Orion,
I think this flattens
that'll
out a
get
lot
you to Canis
from
Major
what I
and
can see.
the brightest
And
star
I
in the
think
sky.
we have enough
They're
lead where if it does
Sirius.
start getting a little dicey, we can always slow back down.
So look at where the vehicle's, not where the ship is. I would say let's
And then
pause
the other
on
direction,
speed up just a little
you
bit,
go to Taurus
Okay.
and then the Pleiades
'cause
star
there's
clusters.
some pretty good slope just ahead of me. Sorry. Aaron.
No, please, like, communicate all you want.
Do you know if we're far enough south to see the Southern Cross?
We are, but probably not the right time of year.
Okay.
Got a pretty excellent look the other night at the Large Magellanic Cloud. That was pretty amazing. You could see the Tarantula Nebula with the naked eye as well.
Oh, wow.
Just below and to the right of Orion was a very bright star.
That's Sirius, most likely. Yep.
It was below, though, not...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Remember, we're Southern
Amanda.
Hemisphere, so everything's flipped around.
Yeah, okay.
Amanda, Lisa sent through a potential ID for that acorn worm that we saw earlier. She sent through a publication, 2022. And I see we have quite a few comments for Kahina to go through when she comes back and joins us.
Yeah. Thanks, Lisa, for sharing the paper on the acorn worm. The one we saw climbing up the wall earlier today. You guys can zoom back through the video if you want to take a look. It had what they're calling exceptionally wide lips. And the one that the paper's written about is Yoda
Look at the Atalanta view.
parada.
Look at the Atalanta view.
Hey Dave, if you want, you can take a zoom on
There's
Atalanta
a
cam.
ctenophore in the Atalanta view.
And see if we can get a... So Todd, it's going to look like we're closer together for a minute there.
Looks like you can see the...
It's massive for a ctenophore, isn't it?
Yeah, looks like a good size.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Lovely. Comb jelly.
Is it a comb jelly?
Yep.
Kind of looks like it.
Alright.
See the lateral symmetry,
Okay.
the two tendrils.
Come back wide, please. Yeah.
It's good to finally use the capture from Atalanta view.
Thanks, Dave.
That was a good spot, Mike. Nice job.
137, awesome.
And a Chrysogorgid in view now on the seafloor.
Awesome. Thanks for letting me do that.
Let me see if I can perch.
Another control V coral that we have here.
Chrysogorgid with its companions.
I'll give you what I can, Todd.
Okay, do you want to do a zoom on this?
Ooh, what's the orange thing?
Chirostylid squat lobster.
With what looks to be another possible...
A ctenophore, another benthic ctenophore. Cool.
Very orange.
I think there's two in there actually. There's
There's a
another one off
long
to the
On the
left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saw a second set of tendrils and
Feeling
yeah.
the current. And you see the tendrils on the ctenophore?
They're like
The
Yeah.
tendrils, they're all stretched out. I'm definitely feeling that.
they're like wind socks.
Okay, off stick, you can see how the vehicle's getting set right now.
Yep.
It's not
So front row, are you noticing any appreciable current down here?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Okay.
So
What are you
ROV
feeling?
pilot has hands off stick right now, and we're drifting rearward and right. So basically our current is like a southeast set.
So headed towards the southeast?
Headed toward the southeast along the slope.
Awesome.
Paralleling the slope. I'll push back in.
Thank you, that's really helpful for our annotations.
Yeah, and Amanda, that was definitely matched what we saw, the ctenophores. Do you call them tendrils or tentacles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were streamed out definitely in the same direction.
Same direction.
Parallel to slope.
Flowing in the breeze. Very cool.
Oh. Yeah, southwest, because we have a doubt about ROV heading right now, don't we? Yeah. So it's maybe southerly. Maybe southerly is more correct than southeast. South, maybe a touch of west. Yep, I agree with you. Correction, Amanda. South-southwest.
South-southwest? Okay.
Looks like a crinoid there, center.
So direction
Lower.
of the current is largely to the south-southwest. Thanks, team. Yeah, there's two crinoids in
Yeah,
view.
we've been doubting the heading reference on this, so that's, thanks for the correction.
Holothurian, bottom left. Some sort of stalk structure there, bottom center. Kind of in that crevice.
We're looking at sunrise here in the next 10 minutes. For anyone that has the ability to go and watch it, it looks like it's a pretty morning out there.
We've got a couple different layers of clouds outside right now.
Sunrise
So
should be at 6:07 a.m. this morning.
6:07.
If you can believe my watch. I'm not sure you can, but that's what it
what's
does.
that on the right? Bottom right.
What do you see? That green little blob?
Yeah.
Possibly macroalgae that has joined us far deeper than it otherwise should be. Green blob.
Okay, how are we set? Not a whole lot of tether to stretch out at the moment, do we?
Something coming up center frame there. Looks like maybe one of those stalk hold fast.
Oh, there's, stalk.
Crinoid.
Crinoid?
There's another one in the background, top center. Seastar.
It's crinoid aplenty.
Kind of coming up a good ways.
As we climb up this steep feature, we're seeing a lot of attached organisms and some more mobile species. The crinoids definitely can get up and go. The feather stars have the ability to move. In some cases, we've seen the feather stars perched atop of dead sponge stalks and living sponges and corals. And as we are spinning around this rock face, I think we're seeing a Brisingid seastar. Which is also known to be a filter feeder, suspension feeder, uses its arms to trap food that's flying past. Welcome back, Kahina.
Hello, hello. What did I miss?
Yoda.
What was that?
We missed Yoda.
Yoda?
Yeah, you gotta look through the communications. There's a tentative ID on the acorn worm that we saw that had really those elongate appendages on it, the one that was crawling up the wall, and potentially a Yoda species.
Cool.
Yeah. Yoda with long lips.
Nice.
There's a whip coral, I think.
Yeah, right here.
Looks like the sun's coming up.
Yep, we were just talking about that. Should be coming up here in
Yeah.
about 10-ish minutes.
Just around the corner.
Cool.
Gonna try to pin myself against this rock and get a stable shot. No
That'd
promises.
be great.
Okay, Dave.
I'll zoom in on this coral to get a better ID. Looks like all the polyps are kind of oriented on one side of the stalk.
Nodes.
That's max tilt. I can't tilt up anymore.
There is, I see a node.
There's 2 there at the bottom.
So bamboo coral, beautiful. Polyps extended. You can see not only the tentacles on the polyps, but also the pinnules, those sort of fine hair-like structures on each of those tentacles. It's just one stalk, no branching. And can't tell if the node is close to one of the polyps.
Okay, Dave, I'm gonna just float upwards and maybe we'll see the rest of it.
Thanks.
Or I might get bobbled around, we'll see.
Lovely.
That's a really pretty one.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Let's see, where are people tuning in
Okay,
from
coming up.
today?
Pushing out.
Oh, we have a hello, Todd. Your SAB
Another bamboo
colleagues
at the
are
bottom.
wishing
Oh,
you
right.
and your team well.
Good morning, everybody. Or midday, I guess it's lunchtime there.
Other than that, we have people from the US, the UK, Germany, Canada, Switzerland, Netherlands, Japan, Israel, Ireland, Czech Republic, and another one that isn't loading. Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Quite a few people tuning in this morning. Trying to catch the last of our dives. And this is the last expedition for the season, right?
Yes,
This
it
is the
is.
last dive of the
This is it.
season.
Okay, you're pretty stretched out.
Stretched out, roger that. Should I walk left a little bit?
Yeah.
What's your track? What's the ship track? 137?
Okay.
137, roger.
Someone is
There's another
asking,
whip coral.
people are constantly asking me about next year's expeditions, and I'm not sure if those get planned so far in advance, but this one I know was planned very, very quickly before.
There's concepts of a plan.
Yeah. You'll know when we know.
How do you guys feel about the end of the season coming up?
It was good. I thought it was a little bonus. They didn't even know they were going to have it.
Nice.
Yeah, planned in like 6 weeks, was it?
Yeah, it was
Coming
quick.
up with you.
Very quick turnaround.
Yeah, I was impressed that the entire team was able to pull this together so quickly.
Crinoid there, center, just above the lasers.
A lot of really
Gotta
wonderful
keep going,
interactions with the Cook Islands and teams here locally to make sure this expedition was a success. ROV team did such a great job getting little Herc up to speed, making sure she was ready to dive and give us incredible images, and Deep Sea Power and Light providing a camera for us to get wonderful views of the seafloor and all that we've been seeing.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Burns and
Is that a
Dan
seastar?
Cormany and Danny Hinshaw for all the work they did getting little Herc ready so we could just show up and dive.
Shout out.
Nice.
Yeah, there's so much work going on behind closed doors. Thank you to everyone that made this a reality.
Looks like another crinoid on the right. The pilot's doing a good job sort of scanning left to right as the ROV is traversing upslope. Looks like a stalk of something down there.
Yeah, the remnants of a sponge stalk.
Maybe.
Yeah, we have a question about whether or not the Nautilus only does expeditions when it's charted out,
Dave, do you want to snap in on that?
or if it has its own agenda as well.
It's good to get a good view of the texture of the rock face.
Okay,
Not sure what that
wide,
white
please.
spot is,
Yeah,
if
what
it's
is
an
that?
old stalk or base of a coral or something else. Look kind of fuzzy to me, but there might be something growing
Can
on
you
it.
stand left a little bit, Ryan?
Yep.
Square up on the slope even if we're not going quite in that direction.
Roger.
We definitely have some harder returns.
Yep.
Just to port.
I don't know, maybe Dave can answer the question about how the Nautilus runs its operations in terms of chartering versus funding from different sources. A little bit of a variety.
Not my area of expertise,
Yeah.
but generally Nautilus is a platform for research, and we are hired, if you will, to go out and do this kind of research. Funding comes generally from the OECI, the Ocean Exploration Cooperative Institute, which is an umbrella organization that includes OET, NOAA, Southern Mississippi University, HUI, several other organizations to distribute funding. And then it's based on what the scientific goals are, where we happen to be in the world or where we're headed. And then it kind of trickles down from there, and it's generally a combination of mapping, and we always map wherever we're going, and then ROV dives, and that's all dependent on objective science objectives.
Cool. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
Sure, you have to get somebody that's a little more knowledgeable for the in-depth part of it, but that's the overall, that's the general look at
I
it.
think it's really fantastic that after these expeditions, the data are made publicly available so people can dig back into not only the imagery, but also the environmental data that are collected by the vessel and the vehicles used in the deep sea. Often we rely on a number of scientists. It's an interdisciplinary effort. Something's floating by. Sorry, got distracted by floating object, some sort of shadow cast on the seafloor.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're going to do a little musical chairs up here. Todd signing off.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you, Todd.
Yeah, so it takes a number of scientists to pull the story together about these environments and how the benthic communities are distributed in space, and as well as what might be their environmental controls. So more eyes on the data are better than few. And we rely on the community to make that work. There's this another one of those
It's 137.
shadow sponges.
Yeah, don't, you can ask whatever you want, it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt my feelings.
Decepto sponge.
Ghost sponge.
So we have another excellent question of what is for dinner over there today?
Good question. That
Yeah, we haven't had
is
breakfast yet. Breakfast is my favorite meal on the ship.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, what about it?
Oh, I get so much exciting protein, it fills me up for hours. So, eggs and eggs and eggs.
Though we have run low on sausage, it
yogurt.
seems.
That's true. I haven't seen those in a couple of days. I mean, yesterday we had grilled cheese for dinner, so that was pretty cool.
That was good. And mac and cheese.
I'm really
and ice cream.
sad that I missed
steak
dinners.
and pork.
Mac and cheese and
Why did you
ice
miss
cream,
dinner?
and none of you
I'm
saved
sleeping.
me any?
It was literally just a bunch of carbs.
Man.
Oh, that sounds
It was-
wonderful.
It was carb
I had a plate of carbs, it was great.
Yeah, it was carbs.
Yeah, I even took some of the roasted lamb and then like I split it up over my mac and cheese.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea, actually.
You know.
Dinner talk is banned.
Yep. Sorry, Park.
So you still got 2 hours to go till
No
breakfast.
more food
Yeah, it's
questions.
too far away still.
Communication.
Moving on. Moving on. Someone said, I think another expedition should come here. There's so much here.
I agree.
I completely agree.
Ripe area for lots of great research, for sure.
It's a great start, though.
Yeah, I agree. It's been fun exploring it with you all. But we're really just chipping the surface of what's down here.
From what I was told, there wasn't much life down here at all. And I think we've proven that to
Polychaete.
be wrong.
Yep, it's a polychaete. I think what I was learning about when I was doing research in this area was, there have been studies done in the region, but until you really have a lot of eyes on the seafloor and you cover ground, it's hard to make generalizations about patterns on the distribution of the megafauna. There's speculation that there might not be very many animals due to the availability of food. This area is considered oligotrophic, so low productivity region, oligotrophic. But obviously there's sufficient food supply for corals and sponges and crinoids to thrive, a variety of different animals living on the seafloor. So
What's up with that stalk?
so glad we were able to come down
Holothurians.
here and take a look.
Some of these areas have been very productive for the holothurians.
Zooming in on
Go ahead,
a
go on
glass
in.
sponge. And the top of the sponge, you can see the pores.
Okay, thank you.
It's been a while since we've seen one of these on the dive. So we're transitioning. Yeah, so Aaron brings up a good point. There's the sea cucumbers or holothurians that are deposit feeding on organic matter that's on the sediment or rock surfaces. We've seen other types of deposit feeders, including the enteropneustas or acorn worms. So just simply the presence of those animals indicates that there's sufficient food supply for them to thrive and persist. So yeah, Kahana was what we were given to understand about this region. Obviously, we've gotten some interesting new information to kind of change our mindset about what we might find down here. It's such a vast area. The Cook region is large, and we've only had a chance to explore a tiny part of it. So more to learn for sure.
Yeah, I feel like every different landscape we've been to has had pretty different sea life in it. So
thank you.
Bye, thanks, Roy.
Bye.
Last watch. Well, not for me. I have transit mapping.
You have transit mapping?
Oh, that's true. You stay busy.
Nav never ends.
Never ends. We're going to swap video out here too.
Any of you participating in the tours?
The tours?
Yeah, there'll be tours on the 22nd.
I think there's volunteers for tours.
I will be gone, so unfortunately no, but...
You'll be gone.
I'll be gone.
Are you leaving day of?
I leave day of.
Oh.
Yes.
Yep, okay. Well, I leave on the 23rd. Are we seeing you again?
Absolutely. If you'll have me.
In the evening?
No, yeah, I'll be at the dinner.
Yep.
I leave at 10 p.m. late at night, so...
okay, so you get the dinner.
I'll get to be there for part of the dinner. I'll come say bye.
Yep, so yeah, the tour, I guess that's not your thing because the tours are the day after.
On the left-hand side, there's something on the rock. Yeah.
Looks like a gastropod, maybe?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it.
Go ahead, zoom in.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's that on the back end of it?
And it looks like a hitchhiker. I'm wondering if this snail has a really dark foot.
It does seem to, yeah. Zooming out.
That's crazy. And someone else is coming for a ride? Yep, it looks like the snail foot is dark in color. And then I'm not sure what was hanging out on the back end of it.
Was it one of those bread loaves?
Really can't tell from the photo of it either. At least not from the mini photo that I've got here.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember the scientific name of it, but I'll always remember bread loaf.
Exactly. What is it again?
Kahana calls the monoplacophorans the bread loaves.
Monoplacophoran.
Monoplacophoran. But I'm not saying that that's what that was, but a little snail. But yeah, bread loaf.
I like bread loaf.
I like it too.
Yeah, it's kind of a cute name.
Oh, sweet. I think anything that helps you remember something or some organism connecting to something that you know, you're creating a good memory in your brain for the future. So that's good.
Well, I don't quite know what headless chicken monster is connecting in my head, but
I'm not really sure how that came about. Like I don't.
No idea.
I haven't seen too many headless chicken monsters in my life, so I don't know how the deep sea one.
Yeah,
got
exactly my point.
But yeah, I'm with you, Jacob. I might be lacking imagination. I don't know.
Well, the skin that's, what do you call that? The skin that's on the chicken that's kind of like,
sort of loose.
Yeah.
And kind of rough. I don't know.
No, the part that's a little wrinkly.
Oh.
What do you call that? Because I feel like that same texture
Uh-huh.
is the texture of a sea
Quick zoom
cucumber.
there.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
When
Yeah,
it's
we can
swimming
zoom
around.
on that pilot.
Really
Sure. Thank you.
It's a bit of a
squirrely.
stretch, but
Okay. Come wide.
Come wide.
How you doing, pilot? Front row?
Yeah, good.
Doing well?
You?
Doing great.
Sweet.
Think we have, what, about 6 hours of on-bottom time remaining?
Oh my goodness.
I know, we're not going
Wow.
to get to our end target by any means, but
Oh.
We are about halfway though.
yeah, we got
Finally.
a good clip. You know, we had to take it much slower simply because we had all these like sheer cliff faces.
There's been so much to see that was probably a good thing too.
Yeah.
We're able to take our time and get some
So,
good.
What
zooms.
speed is the boat doing at the moment?
0.1
You can
knots.
Speed that up a bit if you want.
I am. I'm going to bring it up to, are you ready?
Yeah, do it.
It looks like we're going to be going over more flatter terrain, or at least less of a steep slope, so we can go a little faster. So keep your eyes peeled for epifauna.
it's not
How
about
far
the
of a run have we
destination,
got on
right?
the top?
It's always about the journey.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Right here, it really looks like it's actually snowing, and that's snow on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
A little
how
winter wonderland
exactly.
at 2,600 meters.
That's how white the sand is.
Just come down on the iris just a little bit, please.
Yeah, working on it.
Tap.
I am seeing some rises or mounds on the seafloor created by infauna. Sort of hills.
It's pretty amazing that the creatures down here would choose to live in these extreme conditions over the warm island nearby.
Yeah, I imagine they just adapted for it, you know?
Yeah.
Over
And
a
this-
long time periods.
This is probably their niche. They fill this niche.
It's like,
There's something here in the sand, like a series of dots in kind of a C shape. And it kind of meanders around. Anyone else see that? It really pops on the focus monitor. That's the only reason I saw it. It's like down here center on the bottom.
You talking about the path in the sand?
Yeah, but it's got like little holes.
Oh, yeah.
Kind
Yeah,
of
it does.
track through it.
I don't know if we can set down and take a close zoom in.
yeah, pilot, I think we're talking about this area here.
So I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear anything.
Over
Sorry.
here
I
on
can
the
barely
left.
hear you. Okay.
Over here. There's little pits in the sediment, sand, little holes.
Can I
Don't know
zoom
if we
in?
can take a closer look.
No, don't zoom until I tell you to, Aaron. Thank you.
There's a lot of animals that live within the
What
sediment. We call those infauna. They are a variety of different size classes,
All right, man. Good to go there.
shapes and sizes, diverse
Cheers.
organisms that we can't see, creating these pits and burrows.
Something's not quite right.
And there are
It's
several of them down here. Taking a closer look.
Feels like we're fighting really hard just to turn.
And it looks like there are also little tiny traces in the sediment as well.
Yeah.
That's a great.
out.
Thanks, pilot. Front
I
row, that was good for
I think
me.
that's probably about right.
Full wide.
Yeah. Cheers, Aaron.
more traces on the sediment surface, getting a good view of those biogenic features created by animals living on or in the sediment or mud.
Yeah, the headings that were being shown aren't making an awful lot of sense right now.
More mounds and traces. And now we're changing and transitioning again from soft sediment to more hard substrate. It's good geology observation.
Okay.
So how old might some of the sponge species that we've seen be? Someone's asking.
Holothurian?
Yeah, so great question about the sponges. There have been sponges aged in other parts of the world to be quite old, several hundred years old. I don't know how old the sponges are here. We would have to collect a specimen to confirm the ages and also better understand the growth rates of the sponges that are down here. We've only been able to give kind of basic IDs of what those sponges are. So once we have our sponge specialists resolve identification, we can kind of further refine a bit more about those sponge life histories, how long they live, and more details about their biology and ecology. Great question. And transition again back to more of a soft sediment substrate. Just keeps changing and changing on us.
Yeah, being down here has been a really good reminder of how much more there is to discover and understand about our own oceans.
Great.
And the sea life down here. Tim last night was telling me a little bit about, what is it called when you work down in the deep ocean? So you'll be diving for like 28 days?
Saturation diver?
Yes, saturation diving. He said that initially that's what he wanted to do. Seems like a really crazy job.
That's a long time underwater.
Would anyone in the room do that?
I've worked with a lot of them.
You have?
Yeah, yeah. You mainly find sat divers in oil and gas.
Yeah.
And they go up and down from the ship in a bell. But they actually live on the ship in hyperbaric chambers that are pressurized down to the depth that they're working at. So if they're working at 200 meters, they'll do shifts, 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever it is, where they come out of the chamber, lock into the bell, and then they're lowered down to seafloor through the moon pool on the ship. They work down there, back in the bell, and then come back for dinner, basically.
So crazy.
It's actually a lot like astronauts working in a spacecraft, orbiting the planet.
Don't tell him that. Any sat diver listens, you won't be able to scratch his head if you tell him that.
Well, just in that you're having to leave an environment for another environment through airlocks and things like that. There's a lot of trying to keep the pressure in, normalize that.
It's hard on the body, isn't it? All that diving.
It's more the pressure you're at, and you're not breathing an awful lot of O2. So obviously, the deeper you go, the more toxic O2 becomes.
They
So you're
reduce the
breathing
partial
less and less
pressures.
of it. They replace it with helium, and obviously that also helps cut down the amount of nitrogen that's absorbed in the blood. So depending on the depths they're working to, their decompression times can be anywhere from 3 days to a week, where they're just slowly blowing back to surface whilst sitting in the chamber.
Have they ever described to you the sensations of living in that kind of pressure or trying to come back to normal?
Not really. There's not much difference that you would notice on the inside. In the outside, the big difference, I guess, everybody talks with a squeaky voice.
Yeah.
Right, because they're all on helium.
Helium.
So it takes a well-practiced ear to be able to understand half of what they're saying.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, someone's
But
asking.
I've been in chambers, and I'm a hyperbaric medical technician. So I've been blown down in chambers and medically qualified to deal with divers and diver injuries and things like that.
Okay. What kind of work are they doing down there?
Nuts and bolts, slinging things around, moving, putting pipelines in, risers, flanges, different bits and pieces around oil platforms, cleaning, welding.
So you probably have to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, you do.
It's really interesting.
Their medicals
job
are
to
quite
do.
intense.
Yeah.
I'd imagine sitting in the chamber for a week would drive most people a little insane waiting to depressurize.
Well, they're in there. Once you go in and they close the doors, they're barring an emergency. They're there for 28 days. So nowadays it's a lot more comfortable. Usually multiple chambers. So you'll have one shift in one chamber, another shift in another. You'll have a communal area in between, so people get their rest and their sleep. All food and drinks and everything are passed in through an airlock, but it's all freshly prepared food on the vessel in the galley, same as we would eat. So might taste a little different to them because it's under pressure and they're saturated with helium, but a steak's a steak, I guess. But there's not a lot of space.
We've used Navy saturation divers in the Gulf for mesophotic coral restoration projects to help improve coral and coral habitat environments that were impacted by the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in 2010. So having the dexterity that the divers have, the ability to use their hands and fingers to deploy substrates or move corals around has really been fantastic and improved our ability to execute the science needed to restore those impacted corals.
They are known in the trade as biodegradable ROVs.
Nice. I've heard that before. Oh dear.
They're a good bunch. I've worked really closely with a lot of them on the seabed.
I'm so impressed by them. And actually, so the Navy divers, I think, had some sort of scrubber so that the lead dive on the deck, the expedition lead, could understand them a little better. So that sort of squeaky helium voice
Yeah, it was
was
descramblers.
easier to
Yeah.
descrambler?
Yeah,
Okay.
descramblers.
Yeah.
Digital comms that'll
Yeah.
use a signal filter to remove some of that, take the higher pitch out of it.
Gotcha. Digital scrambler. Neat.
I've seen us with a swim step on the back of the ROV to give them a lift from the bell down to the work site in strong currents.
Oof.
They'll hang on the side or hang onto the back of the ROV and we'll tow them over. Passing tools back and forward.
Yeah.
Turn the ROV into
That's
a
really
taxi
incredible.
service, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Could you imagine it being your first saturation dive and trying to have a serious conversation with everyone about corals? With a high squeaky helium voice?
It's funny.
Yeah. If you get the chance and watch that movie Last Breath, it gives you a good insight into it.
Yeah, I'll definitely be
And
watching
obviously
Can we zoom in on
a
this?
really good insight into
There.
what
So right, just
can
right.
go wrong. Go ahead and zoom, Aaron.
Is it the depression you're after, or this lumpy
The
thing?
depression.
Right here.
Okay.
The lumpy bit.
The lumpy bit.
Yes.
Which lump?
All the lumps.
It looks like fresh material, sort of deposited on the seafloor. Maybe from fauna or something.
There's kind of 5, those spoked striations in the sand next to it.
Look like a possible urine trace as well, just close by to that.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
We need to look at that.
Yeah, but it's
Come back
too
here.
fast
Come back.
going up a hill.
Come
Come back.
on. Stay put, little
Zoom.
guy.
Hold.
Ooh.
That's one of those darker ones again. Stand
It's
by,
got an
coming
interesting
back.
tail to
Zoom
it.
in. Whoop. There you go.
Yes.
Nice shot.
I don't know what you are.
I don't know what you are.
Distinct
You're a
tail.
pain in the ass.
Look at him. He's
It's
man,
got a really distinct
wiggling.
caudal fin,
Yeah. All right.
dark in color.
Before turn them into
It's
sushi.
hanging out on the bottom.
Great shot.
They yearn for the thrusters. Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you,
she's
guys.
gone.
So we're at 2,600 meters. It could be one of the Ipnops or Ipnopsid fish. There's a variety of different forms. There are tripod fish that are found in that family, but they're also sort of ones that have reduced appendages. It didn't have the shiny eyes, so I don't think it's the green eye one.
Stalk.
Lots of
Remnant.
feeding traces on the bottom.
Go ahead, get a quick zoom.
So
Looks
we're
like
gonna
a
stay on
stalk.
here for a little bit,
Okay.
and then we're gonna come
Probably a
to a southwardly
glass
course
stalk.
up this little ridge. We're gonna follow here. You can see my screen, can't you? So let me better yet.
See, when Matt set up this little ridge, it turned out to be a 2-in-1 incline.
We're gonna go up like this. We're not gonna hit it ever.
There is a
Yeah. So it's
an Ipnopsid.
they didn't really give
There's
us
more of
any
those holes.
waypoints in
Zoom in,
between.
please.
They it looked a lot like that fish. Oh,
There.
interesting. What do we have here?
So we don't even have enough time to dive to get over there.
Looks like
Yeah. So we'll just. I just didn't want to take you in between these two right here.
Can you just have that conversation off SPL, guys, please?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Coming back for what?
I'm not sure if there was an end to that, but another sponge perched out of the sediment. So there's some sand associated sponges down here as well.
We've still got a fair distance of this kind of terrain to go yet.
Yep.
Sonar's pretty clean and clear.
It's more of those dotted tracks.
What's our finish depth supposed to be, Jacob? Around about 1,000 meters?
It is. Yeah, but I doubt we'll get there.
Okay.
We have about what is it, 5.5 hours before we have to be off bottom. And it would take us almost 20 to get to the end point. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a midwater fish, but it could have been. Could have been. Sometimes the midwater fishes hang out on the bottom, but
Yeah.
Mike's looking at some different pictures of fishes encountered in the Oceanus Explorer database.
Did they do a dive over here?
I think that fish was a general picture from their expeditions. I don't believe it was. Where, did you see where it was taken, Mike?
Give me a second, I can tell you. As soon as the
No, so we're
that's
seeing
the
more
fun of it.
mounds on the sediment surface, definitely indicative of a lot of action underneath what we can't see in the sediment. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, Mike.
Yeah.
The face.
Yeah.
The face doesn't look like the face. But yeah, we'll dig back into the database. There's definitely some folks on the shore side who can give us a hand on that fish ID.
Lots of those tracks with the pinholes in them.
That's okay. I can see holes in the sand.
More holes, yay!
Yeah. You got to look at rocks. I got holes in the sand.
Winning.
Go ahead and zoom in, Aaron.
The holes are
Just
pretty
gotta come down.
mysterious.
Yeah, I was thinking about the analogy.
Huh.
There's a lot of holes that we see in the sand at the beach, and it gives us a clue that there's something living in the sand.
Yep.
And I'd done a lot of digging in the sand at the beach, looking for different animals that might be making those depressions. Often we find kind of sand clams and different types of crustaceans. Here in the mud, there can be a variety of different fauna that create those burrows. Several different kinds of polychaetes, and there are bivalves or clams that live in the sediment that create holes to help irrigate their habitat. Several different forms of animals that could be living deep inside, and I think what's crazy is that while we're so deep, 2,600 meters, all of those holes and mounds that we're seeing on the seafloor are giving us a clue that there's a lot living below the sediment surface that we can't see.
Some sort of cast over here on the left. Looks a little different.
There, I've my eye on a fish.
Oh, good.
Ah.
Let's take a look at the fish.
At the fish.
Nice job, pilot. Oh, it is a tripod
It's
fish.
a tripod.
Yes!
Wait until
I'm
I
sorry,
ask for
I'm
the
sorry.
zoom.
This is
Otherwise, I'm going to have to send you to your room.
It,
Okay, in you go, mate.
pretty exciting over here, looking at a tripod fish.
Ooh,
Um,
Bye-bye.
There
Or
goes the tripod fish.
Tripod fish is in the family Ipnopidae, and the genus or genera typically that we find is Bathypterois, which I'll spell for you, Mike.
Actually,
Unless you
yeah,
have
please.
it. Oh, you have it in the guide, yeah?
Please.
Oh, okay. Bathypterois. That's the genus.
That's the first one we've seen, isn't it?
Bathypterois, as far as I know, yeah. That's pretty incredible. But we had this wonderful fish guide that Dr. Ken Sulak from USGS, he's a retired fish expert. He's done a lot of work on deep sea fishes, and he provided us some clues into what kinds of fish we might encounter. And he sent us some really great pictures from his collections and publications. They have these modified fins on the underside of the fish that help them perch up off the bottom. We could see those in view when we were getting a closer view of the fish and coming in for a focus.
Yeah, that was good timing because someone asked if we found anything new recently.
There you go.
Just happy we got to see some fish this round.
That's awesome. So the one that we have a picture of, the large tripod fish, one of the species is known to be uniformly black or dark gray black. And then their scale pockets are outlined in white. So the scales themselves have a perimeter of white. That's great. Super exciting. Little Herc in stealth mode, creeping up on a tripod fish. I know that our fish experts were pretty surprised that we hadn't encountered tripod fish on the dive so far. So we just had to go a little different place, I guess. I'm still seeing some more burrows with what look like depressions in the sand, kind of radiating out. Those are a lot of the characteristics of Ecce urine traces. Haven't seen any proboscis or feeding appendage as far as I know, although there was something we saw earlier that could have been a proboscis.
Also the larger depressions in the sand too are kind of interesting.
Lots of life down here.
It's big enough to be a 6-gill shark.
Let's see, how deep are we right now? We're at 2,600 meters. That
More
is
of the holes.
pretty shallow compared to where we've been.
More holes, burrows.
Oh my gosh, we have almost 100 people tuning in.
Wow, hello everybody.
From the US, UK, Germany, Canada, Switzerland, Thailand, Poland, Israel, Greece, France, and Czech Republic, and
Greece,
Brazil.
Kalimera. Kalimera.
Welcome, welcome.
It's always so good having everybody join in for the morning session. Can we take a look at what's possibly 2 rocks?
Can you hear a pilot?
Exciting rocks. Tiny little guys.
Just wanting to verify that they are in fact rocks and not something really cool.
Okay, go ahead and zoom in, Aaron.
Rocks are pretty cool if you ask me.
Rocks
Twitchy.
indeed.
Rocks indeed.
Well spotted.
Thank you. Don't know if you know this, but I've worked all expedition on that ID.
Highly practiced.
Your whole career is spotting, actually.
We'll make a geologist out of you yet.
So, is that a star right there?
Only Aaron can see that. He's got laser eyes.
There's another one of those ones that showed up here before I could see it here.
To look like another rock. Oh.
Although the closer one looked like it had a path leading towards it.
Maybe an
If you
urchin.
look in the, just down in the shadow at the bottom of the screen, you can see a huge amount of tracks in the sand.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biogenic features are crisscrossing the soft sediment environment. You can see it in the Atalanta view, as well as through Little Herc, as we're traversing this sandy slope.
Possible annelid on the right.
Oh, wait. What's that?
Over on the left.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Where are you going?
Is he moving?
Cruising.
Start your zoom there, please.
What do we have here?
Holothurian.
He's moving really quickly.
Yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
Go on, zoom on in.
very thin.
Whoop. I'll come up to him. There we
Oh,
go.
he's doing his crunches.
Spanish dancer, yeah.
Whee!
Bang,
And I'm
right.
going to
Nice.
stop there before he goes through us.
A little jelly donut.
Come up above him.
A little wide.
Yeah, thank you.
Really, they're just doing parkour across the seafloor.
There you go.
Bouncing off rocks. Skidding along the sand.
Ab workouts through the entire thing.
Yeah.
Those are really big depressions in the sand.
Funny, someone said that it's strange that there's no sea cucumbers, and then
Sure
And
enough.
then there you go. One appears.
I will say I hope we find a stingray. Manifesting.
Hooray.
We might see a skate down here.
Apparently
A relative.
YouTube says that there's over 200 viewers right now.
Wow. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, there's one of those spirally patterns.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see a giant squid personally.
Agreed.
Wait, we can't divide up our manifestation here.
We have to all agree
Focus,
on one
focus,
thing,
focus.
okay? And we are the Octowatch.
Giant octopus?
6-gill shark.
6-gill shark.
Come on.
Whale shark. Who said they wanted to see a whale shark?
All of us.
At
Yeah.
this point, any
I don't think they live
cartilaginous
this
fish
deep,
would be
but-
cool.
A whale would be great.
Speaking of whales, Amanda, is there any chance those sort of divots in the seafloor could be,
Beaked whale.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. Todd, that's a good question.
they're pretty they look
Regular.
about right
Yep.
as far as the size and shape, right?
Yeah. My understanding, again, I'm not a marine mammal expert, but there are beaked whales that are known to be deep divers that come down to feed on organisms and can create these depressions or divots in the seafloor, similar to what we're seeing here.
Like the view from Atalanta right now. That little sliver.
We've seen these in other parts of the globe, but definitely reserve judgment until we know a bit more about the distribution of them. I'm not sure whether beaked whales are found in this part of the world, but it's a good observation, Todd. It's again, a characteristic that we've seen elsewhere.
Are there other hypotheses of what could be making those little trenches?
Tremors.
Those 3-meter long worms.
There are urchins that can create really extensive depressions in the seafloor, and because things kind of work and move slowly in the deep sea, the trench, that sort of depression feature could have been there for quite some time. So whoever created the depression may have long since disappeared. There are fish that can do that, as well as feeding by other organisms. So it's interesting. Yeah, I keep thinking the same thing, Todd, but I'm not sure. So we'll have to dig into that, so to speak.
Haha.
You are listening to me. But what's neat is that the depressions are collecting detritus. So every now and then we see these pits and linear crevices in the seafloor, and there's like piles of this fluffy material. And that's basically a collection spot for food. So sometimes there are animals that capitalize on those little pits and come in to feed. It's like a little grocery store, one spot.
Thanks, Amanda. Good stuff.
I think there was like a little urchin down at the bottom. It was like a squiggle trail and then a blob. Yeah. It just went out of view.
It is really hard to ID when they blend in so well with the sand.
Super camouflaged.
Yeah.
We're locked in on 165. Roger. Is there any way you can add more cookie crumbs to ROV nav, just to get a little longer record of where we've been, to look at the trend? It's not a setting for just either quantity of cookie crumbs or duration of. I thought that was a setting in ROV nav.
That works for me, because coming back takes me back to half a wrap. Because we were quite a long way around. It'll make things easier to fly.
No, not the targets. The little cookie crumbs that the vehicles drop as they go along. Snail trail, yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's helpful to set the vehicle's actual heading.
You're probably starting to just throw the heading round if you want.
All right. Sorry, Jacob, what did you say the new 165?
I ought to say there for me.
Nope, another ctenophore just flew past on Atalanta.